So you are gonna have to excuse my voice. I done lost it, and I get it back sometime. Anyway, I just wanted to convey that change is good. And I think a lot of times for many of us, it's hard to embrace change. So you might have, a job situation and change. You might have lost some friends. You might find yourself just kind of outgrowing people. You might have changed churches. You might have, stopped going to church, or you might have just started going to church. You might have changed your location. Some of it is, change that you have put yourself in. And then other changes are changes that you probably didn't ask for. You could have lost a loved one. You could have, just dealing with so many different situations. And I know for a lot of us, like we hate change. If I'm honest myself, like I hate change. But like change is always necessary. And when you look at life, like nothing in life stays the same unless it was just created and then just put there to just have no purpose. But I feel like anything that has purpose always has change to it. And so when you think of life, for us, we were born as like babies. And Lord willing, unless something crazy happens, we will, leave this earth as adults. And so, life has courses of change. So you just a baby, you start off as being a baby, and you live life, and you do a lot of other things. You become a teenager, you're excited when you become an adult. Then as you get older, and you start to almost think like, this is good getting older, but then you start to get the aches and pains and like, this is bad getting older. Life just changes in so many ways. But just embrace the change. Like change is always necessary. And regardless if the change is forced, regardless if the change is just something that you brought on, change is definitely necessary. And so instead of asking like, God, why do I have to change? Just understand that change is necessary. Step into that change like with a positive attitude. Step into that change with confidence. And so the fear of changing is only there until you actually change. Once you change, you get comfortable again. And then here comes another change, so just embrace it. It's necessary in life. And, even as we go through seasons of life never change. It's almost like you have, the certain seasons. You have the spring, you have the summer, you have the fall, you have the winter, and then it recycles back over. Change is always necessary. So sometimes you have to, get rid of old things in your life so that the new things can come on. And so once you get there, you will embrace the change and you will be able to walk in that change. Like I'm saying, as you walking through whatever season of life that you are in, understand that it's only for a season. And then after that, more change will come. But the change is necessary, so embrace it, right? I hope this is encouraging. I hope, this just gives you a different perspective, on how to look at change and just understand that change is necessary. And I hope that you take that change on like a champ. And anyway, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Just watch for more videos because I will be doing more videos. And so hopefully I have my voice back by the time I'm doing the other videos. But anyway, I'm Damien, and until the next video, I'm out. Peace.